There are a couple different ways that we can teach our dog how to lay down on cue. There's capturing, which takes a little bit of patience, but involves just waiting for your puppy or your dog to offer the down behavior. Say you're in the kitchen and you see them laying down while you're making dinner or watching television, or even just going about the normal course of your day. You see them laying down and you mark and reward it when it happens, and then go back to ignoring anything else that your puppy offers. If they look at you and say, hey, why did I get a treat? And then they go and lay down 2 minutes later and get another mark and reward. Eventually, with enough repetition, they are going to be figuring out that laying down is what's earning them the reward. And then offering, that will be helping them learn how to offer the behavior more frequently so we can put it on cue. That's capturing. It takes a little bit of patience, but can be a really rewarding way for your puppy to learn how to offer the down behavior because they're not distracted by input that you are giving them. The next way to teach a down behavior is with your target that your dog already knows. We've been working on that with them, teaching them to touch their nose to the palm of our hand. We can use this to build up their down behavior. I'm going to ask Rue to come back and start in a sit position. Good job. And then I'm going to take his target and have him follow it to the ground. Now Rue's done this a lot and really loves his target behavior, so he'll follow that hand pretty much anywhere. Your puppy or your dog might need a little bit of warm-up to get used to the chasing your hand. If so, do that with them. You can also give them a couple different levels so that they're not having to follow your hand all the way to the ground. You could start by asking them to touch your hand down a little bit, mid-chest, touch, until they are comfortable laying down all the way. The third way that you can teach it down is through shaping. Shaping, like we've discussed before, is breaking down your goal behavior into little pieces of behavior and building it up piece by piece. So your first step would be, okay, the puppy's sitting in front of you, and you start out just marking and rewarding them for sitting. Maybe you place the treat a little bit lower when you deliver it to them, and then you watch and see, do they crouch at all while they're waiting for you to tell them what to do next? Do they extend their elbows a little bit? Do they shift their weight onto one hip or the other? Any of those little steps leading up to their down. You can mark and reward at each step. Each time you see a behavior that is closer to your goal behavior and what you're looking for, the down in this case, and then build it up piece by piece to, I know, I don't have anything, wait, to your ideal down position. The fourth way that you can teach down is through luring, and this, wait, I know, this is the method that may get your dog to assume the down position the fastest, assuming they're not quite ready to follow your target to a down yet. But just a word of caution that I want you fading out the food as quickly as possible so that they're not just learning to lay down because you have food in your hand. You know, you touch the treat to their nose, you extend it down in front of them and help them follow it to the down position. I want them, come back here. I want them learning how to lay down without the food right in front of them. So after you have lured your puppy into a down successfully a few times, then fade out the food as quickly as possible. I'm getting him standing up and he's sitting. I sit. And now I have the same hand position but no food in my hand. And he'll follow it and then get a treat from my bag. So getting him used to the concept that he can follow your hand is very similar to targeting. Getting him following your hand from the get-go without food in it is certainly preferable, but if you need to, you can use food temporarily to get the behavior you want. Okay, great job, you guys. Keep up the good work, and good luck.